All righty then, let's get to talking about some last kind of draft talk. Um, I'll be doing the mock draft. Maybe I do it a couple of days early. I like to do it the day before, so maybe we might do a Lions mock draft Monday or Tuesday, maybe even Sunday. Depends what's going on. Then I'll do the full mock draft. If you haven't, check my other channel out, Goodfellas Sports TV. I do the full mock draft over there. Maybe whatever. If I do this draft mock draft Sunday, here, I might do the mock draft Monday over there. So make sure you check it out. It's good for the Sports TV. Screen share so anybody that come in they can see it. So hold on. Give me a minute. All right. So, let's see. Oh, I don't know what that is. So if you want to follow my other channel, I'll do the full one over there. You want to follow my channel, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. See it right here. We also got 2.0. I'm gonna do something with that real soon. So check out 2.0. One of my homies gave me that channel. So check out 2.0. Appreciate y'all. We got 7 people here. Look, hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. What's up, Josh and his basketball? We supposed to do it yesterday, man, but StreamYard was down. So apologize. I was trying to get to it in the morning. I just simply didn't feel like I started watching Mortal Kombat. Want to see my movie review for Mortal Kombat? Check out Goodfellas Sports TV. I'll do it tomorrow morning. If I get up and go to the gym early enough, it'll be in the morning. If I don't, it'll be midday. But yes, what are we talking about today? Justin Fields off the Detroit Lions board because of epilepsy. Also, the Lions going Oline or front according to Dan Orlowski, former Detroit Lions quarterback. Current we're gonna talk about some day 2 and beyond sleepers. So hold on. I'll be forgetting. There we go. What's going on here? All right. Should we trade for Odell Beckham? No. A good question, but no. I don't like his diva attitude. I think if Stafford was here, I would be okay with it. If Stafford was here, I would, because he would get his numbers. I think he care about getting his more numbers more than winning. What up, though, Andrew McKinney? Should the Cleveland Browns trade OJ out on the trade? Yeah, I would. Odell, just too much of a diva. They need somebody like a member of my man's Marcus Colston. Need somebody like Andre Johnson. One of them non-diva type receivers, man. And with Cleveland that they can do a lot of things, man. Talk about Cleveland because they're in the draft. We can pull up the draft order. I'll take some early questions for everybody getting here. With Cleveland in the draft, I'll share it with y'all. Where that in the draft? Sorry, man. Where that in the draft? 26. They can literally do anything. They can bolster their O-line if they have to. Really, when you in that range, when you in that 26 range, you got a tackle there. You got Jalen Phillips. You got an edge rusher that can get behind Pouncey. You might have Zayvon Collins there if you need a linebacker. Rashad Bateman could be around there. Jesus, man, really, they can get Terrence Marshall. Young receiver, chain mover. Really, they got assets to move up too, man. You can trade Odell Beckham. To be honest, you can trade Odell Beckham and move into the top 10. I think Dallas might bite on that low key. You need probably Michael Gallup back. Miami, you take Odell Beckham and number 26 pick, and you get Miami second round. You give some of Miami's later round capital, maybe second round this year and second round next year. But yeah, I mean, they can stay there and improve their team. That shot's the 5th-year on Baker. I don't think Baker is good enough to get a top deal. I think they did the right thing by telling Baker to go get the deal. But I mean, you look at the draft board, they can go edge rusher, which Jason Awe, whatever his name is from Penn State. I mean, it's a lot of edge rushers that's going to be there. It's a lot of tackles. Well, what they need is a chain mover, dude. They got Jarvis Landry. They need somebody that can do it all. Maybe you take Odell Beckham and move him for Julio Jones or something like that. A non-diva guy, kind of older though. But really for Brooklyn, for Cleveland, sky's the limit. They can do whatever they want to. And if I'm them, I'll get I'll probably stay there. To be honest, I'll probably stay there and get either Caleb Farley if he's there, or I stay there and I take one of those edge rushers, Russo, Jason Awe from Penn State, the other guy that ran fast, or Jalen Phillips. And really Phillips with the injuries, he can play. He don't have to play a full-time role, so they can do whatever they want. Cleveland Crabs. Take the wide receiver Browns in the 2nd round. Take Oline if they need Oline. Yeah, I mean you can really say really much the receiver in the 1st round because there's so much O-line talent in the back of in the 2nd round. Had to tap in for my Pineback. Come on, yeah, I already watched that shit, man. It's all right. It's cool. It wasn't better than my child. I mean, some things was better. I think a lot of people didn't like the original, the non-original script, which I was cool with. Because Marvel and comics DC rewrite scripts all the time. It was cool. It was a good movie. I watched this morning. I had to go somewhere this morning. I go this morning. I got my hair cut. Yeah. Falling asleep in the chair. But yeah. It's the Douglas Rugged Spawn. You're a real Cleveland guy. I thought it was interesting how Brad Holmes said they might trade up, they might trade down their position. That's just propaganda. They're not trading up. If they're going to trade back, they know he's going to trade back. He won't be speaking. And they're only going to trade back if there's a player that the team won't. And I think Patriots can stay where they at. 2nd round, get Kellen Mond. But, yeah, we know Justin Fields got diagnosed with epilepsy. So he hadn't had no issues in the games. Don't know if he had some issues in high school. But that came up. It's genetic. Both of a lot of his family members had it. And they grew out of it. So, I seen Charlie Castley had him going to the Steelers. That's pick number 24. So he had him falling. But this is something the teams already knew. Yeah, teams already knew. And I think just off him being black, he had 3 starts against him. And that's okay. Lamar Jackson fell, Aaron Rodgers fell, Kaepernick fell to the 2nd round, Drew Brees fell to the 2nd round. And, the later he go, the quicker he going to get a contract. Dak Prescott, Tom Brady fell. So, I mean, if he do fall, I really just couldn't pass him at 7. Get my medical physicians were comfortable with him. I just couldn't pass him. And people say, well, the Lions need to, they need this, they need everything. A lot of people say. So why not people overlooking the quarterback position? It's the most important position in sports. It's the position that can take you from having the number 1 pick and Andrew Luck, take you to the playoffs and to the AFC Championship game eventually. So you can't sleep on the quarterback. If you got a guy there that you feel strongly about, let's say the Lions move back to 15 and Justin Fields still there, why not? If you feel strongly about Sam Trust, take him. The position is too important to look over it. Because guess what? If Jared Goff go down next year, he don't play well. Is Tim Boyd gonna be the guy? Come on, we in this position next year. If you got an opportunity to take care of a position with a guy that you eventually think could take the reins not right now, why not? It makes no sense. And then next year, you in the 7th, the 5 to 7 area. Now you gotta use your draft capital to move up to get a guy. Think about it. You get Justin Fields now, or if you like another quarterback, get him this year. Even if you're in the 6th round, you feel good about him. Guess what? Them 1st round picks are just to the point where, we just got them in the bank to get more picks like Miami. Now I don't have to not have those picks. And if Matt Stafford do go down and the Rams do fall off, and they got a top 3, top 2 pick, I can literally build the depth of my team by trading down. I got my guy in Fields or Lance or Mount or Trash or whoever you like. Got a kid from Stanford who kept getting injured. That's people talking about. If I couldn't get my guy, if I get my guy right now, what does it matter? You take Michael Parsons, guess what? Michael Parsons is not going to change life. Not the way a Fields or, a Breeze would, or a Phillip Rivers would, or Ben Roethlisberger or Tom Brady, or, it's not, the linebacker position ain't that impactful, especially when you can't cover. If I'm going to take a linebacker, I'm going to move down and get Davis and Collins. Even, I'm going to fix a position. It take one spot to fix Justin Fields. One spot to fix the quarterback position. It just don't make no sense. Not to, And then if you take them. And you call New England or somebody else, they really want them, we'll come get them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely, if he is 7, I feel comfortable with his epilepsy, I'm definitely taking him. Passed up on Rodgers, passed up on a lot of quarterbacks. The guy that has significantly had his draft off is Kyle Trask. That's crazy. I haven't heard his name mentioned in the past couple months. That might be a good thing. What's going on? What will it take for you to move back to 1820? Really a linebacker. Now, like 2 tools, maybe a future one. 2 tools back in the future room. 1, 2 tools. 3 this year. 3 next year. No, if I did move down, it would be a team like Baltimore. Baltimore, who now owns the 31st, the 27th pick. I'll move down with them. If I move down, if I go to New England, move down to 15, then I take that 15 pick, take Baltimore 2 tools, take some of their middle round compensation and be happy with it. Because the reason I'll move down with Baltimore, I will have my eye on those linebackers. But to be honest, I ain't moving down if I get Fields. Too much athleticism, too much. He can sit behind Jared Goff and just marinate. Why wouldn't you do it? Because next year you're in the same predicament. Everybody feel the same way that do Goff. It's not the guy. And if Goff is the guy, guess what? Show Fields off in preseason eventually and ship him. Or take him move back to 1800 though. So he won't be off my board, especially if he had no game incident. So nobody knew this until last week. And then you also hear some things about, all the quarterbacks, Trevor Lawrence not being motivated, Zach Wilson having a little bit of diva. Baker, we've been hearing that, but it's just to the point where it's too important. When you having when you have a rebuild, I'm asking a question. We have a rebuild. What's the most important thing that teams usually go for? When the Browns went 0-16, when the Lions went 0-16, when the Lions got Joey Harrington. Well, when the team is rebuilding, what's the number one thing they're looking for? What's the number one thing a team you rebuilding you're looking for? Anybody know in the chat? My man, Aaron, a quarterback. That's the number one thing you're looking for. You're looking for a quarterback. You're not looking for a safety. If you're looking for a quarterback, you're looking for a left tackle. So you're looking for a quarterback. So if they truly rebuild like you said it is, like everybody said, it's a quarterback. And if you pass up on Fields this year and you go out there, in the next couple of years, and he tear that shit up, it's gonna be the same feeling about Justin Herbert. It's gonna be the same feeling. When you got a situation where all the quarterbacks, the top 3 quarterbacks is Wilson, Fields, and Lawrence, it's no separation. The only thing that separates really Wilson from Fields is that I feel that Wilson is a little bit more ready to play in this league right now than Lawrence from Fields. Guess what? We don't have an issue. He can sit behind Goff, and if he beat Goff out, cool. If he there and they pass up on him, they're gonna be mad. Just like last year passing up on Herbert for Okudah. Cornerback's not that important. We seen the Eagles win a Super Bowl with cornerbacks from off the street. Can you name Kansas City cornerbacks? Can you name Tampa Bay cornerbacks? Think about all the teams that was left last year, man. That's left in the NFC Championship game. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. All of them had transcendent quarterbacks. All of them had upper echelon. All of them could have been MVP talks. Mahomes, they only lost one game. Josh Allen was playing out of his mind. Aaron Rodgers was the MVP. Tom Brady was the most valuable player to the Buccaneers. Quarterback. It's just too simple. When we say we rebuild it, it's a quarterback. You know? I just don't see them. So why not? It feels there. Why not? It's stupid not to. Michael Parsons is not going to help you. Trading back, you're not going to get help. You can talk about all-time great defense. Why don't they have dynasties like Tom Brady? Why don't they have dynasties like Joe Montana and the 49ers? You can talk about building an all-time great defense. Quarterbacks have championship ones. Every year Peyton Manning coach was in it because of Peyton Manning. Tell me when I'm lying. Aaron Rodgers the favorite every year of Green Bay because they got Aaron Rodgers. Drew Brees in New Orleans had a chance every year. It's not because of Alvin Kamara, it's because of Drew Brees. You take Alvin Kamara out of there and replace him with Chris Carson. I think New Orleans still the same team. Honestly. You know, you take Michael Thomas out there. You seen last year, too, Michael Thomas out there. They still was a good team. They still was a tremendous team. You take Drew Brees out there. Taysom Hill started to get that ass whooped a little bit. Started to get chewed out. That's what people don't understand. When we truly rebuilding, I'm not asking you to move up to get them. I'm not asking you to take Mac Jones. I'm not asking them to take Trey Lance. I'm telling you, Justin Fields, Lawrence, and Wilson, there is this much margin. Hold on. Between them. This is this much margin. This much margin between them. Just a sheet of paper. It's not. I have some ink on my printer. It's not this much. It's not this much. It's not this much. It's literally this much room for margin. And when you have an opportunity to get them, if you feel it's not true, tell me why. Because it's not. The only difference between Lawrence, Wilson, and to Fields is the only thing is Fields' inability to read coverages. That's the only issue. And sitting behind Jared Goff, he can learn it. And according to Sean McVay, Jared Goff can't read coverages. Stop it. Stop it. You talking about what Zach Wilson could do? He got a great arm. Tremendous talent. So does Justin Fields. Look at some of the balls that Justin Fields plays. His ball placement is impeccable. It's perfect, damn near. His arm strength is there. His mobility, he's the most athletic quarterback out of the bunch. He's more athletic than Trey Lance. And we was making the same argument about Tua and Justin Herbert last year. Y'all kept saying, Okuda. And Okuda not going to do a damn thing. Just a gut feel. He might, having a better career is not all through the talent. You know what I'm saying? It's like a flower. You got a sunshine, you know what I'm saying? Got to get watered, Sometimes it got to be an inside. Sometimes that's what it's about. It's the right system. It is the right system. It don't mean, let's say Trey Lance goes to the perfect situation. He go to New England, sit behind Cam Newton for a minute. He go out to be the best quarterback, like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had the ability to fix his footwork, fix his mechanics. You know what I'm saying? He got an opportunity to sit there and learn. And Justin Fields, it might be the perfect situation. Learn behind Goff. Come on. I just feel they're going to give Goff. They can give him a chance all they want to. You give him a chance, he go out there and do what he did last year and suck. Guess what? Next year, you in the same predicament. You in the 7th, 8th spot. You still got those, that collateral. You're doing the same thing. You're doing the exact same thing with the picks and everything. Go out there now and don't cost yourself compensation. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to move up for Leonard Fournette or Christian McCaffrey or Ezekiel Elliott or a tackle. This year, this draft is about QBs, offensive linemen, interior linemen later in the draft, and receivers. Do the right thing. Go there, get your future. If they go out there and get Justin Fields, I guarantee you one or two things gonna happen. Jared Goff gonna fucking ball out, and you're gonna have to flip Fields eventually, or Jared Goff gonna go get injured. He's not gonna play well, and Justin Fields are gonna have to go out there and prove himself. Worst case scenario, Justin Fields don't look good. Eventually, guess what? Next year, I don't believe in Justin Fields or Goff. I can take the quarterback of the future again. It's not gonna hurt. If it's a position that I wouldn't mind striking out for early on, it's quarterback. If I'm gonna go 3 and out every time, I'm gonna strike out on quarterback. It's just as simple as that. Go out there and get them. If you're in position to get a top 2 or 3 talent at 7, it's the same thing last year. You was in position to get Fields or 2. You didn't do it. Guess what? Matt Stafford it's just the organization is not smart. It's not smart. It's easy. It's easy to go out there. And if you're not there, then the conversation is simply move down Parsons, Rashad Slater, Sewell, Darius. That's the conversation. But I tell you this. If Darius or whoever you pick Sewell play they best, and they go out there and they be an all-pro, guess what? It ain't going to matter. One thing, it ain't going to matter because it ain't going to change the score for the most part. It ain't going to change the win column. It's going to keep Jared Goff from getting injured. But guess what? Ultimately, Jared Goff controls how it goes. When Stafford played last year, everybody felt the Lions had a chance to win. When he didn't play well, we was going to lose. It's true. They don't have a franchise quarterback. They not that dumb I'm going to prove this to you. They not that dumb to believe that. Here it is. You feel you got your franchise quarterback, they dumb as the days is long. So you say a franchise quarterback, and they believe this. The last 2 seasons, hold on. Last season, he had almost 65% completion. On my face, the last 2 seasons. Stop. So last season, he had 67% completion rate, almost 4,000 yards, 20 TDs, and 13 interceptions. The year before, 22 TDs, 16 interceptions, 63%. 16 picks. You don't believe you got your franchise guy. And if they believe they got their franchise guy, they don't know enough about Detroit. If Detroit had Matthew Stafford in the 90s or elite quarterback, they would have won the Super Bowl. I like how you think trading with Baltimore, that would be, that's perfect. It's okay, because guess what? I'll go with Baltimore. I trade down with Baltimore. I'm just gonna eat their picks up. I'm gonna eat their picks up. 7. Guess what? Give me your 2-1s this year. Give me your 2-1s this year. Give me your 2-1s this year. Give me 95. I ain't got no second round, but give me 2-1s this year. Your 2 next year. Your 2 3s this year, and I'll be happy. Or give me 1 3 this year. And those guys cheaper down there. Go for a quarterback if anyone is. Yeah, of course. If they're not available, then we just talking. I'm not saying you got to take Trey Lance, because Trey Lance, he will be a prime candidate for the Lions too. You got to sit and learn. When people look at Trey Lance, I'm like, how can you say he's better than Justin Fields? How can you say you're better than any of the guys up there that's going in the first round? He need to sit behind somebody. If the quarterback there said, I can see them waiting until next year, yeah, that's cool. Sam Howell's okay. It's not a guy I'm waiting on. Emory Jones is better. Make other teams regret not trading up with the Lions. And you can take Justin Fields and say, look here, somebody want him, highest price going. You could do that. You legit can do that. The fourth has brainwashed fans to thinking it's okay to go cheap and not demand more. This draft, you could go cheap. You can go down. You can go down later in the draft, and you can end up with a few guys you really like and get depth later in the middle. If Fields is at 7, you have to take him. A team underneath wants him that bad. I give them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Worst case scenario, dial him. Some of my team. Worst case scenario, you hold him. And you ever seen the episode of Malcolm in the Middle when their dad did something and had a toxic waste, and that nigga Reese was he was raising up the prices on toilet paper and stuff. That shit was hilarious. That's why they should go for any top 4 quarterback. Yeah, that's what I said. You can keep him. I don't believe in Jared Goff. Especially after your coach rip you. You talking you feel confident in going in a downgrade of Stafford? I don't. Justin Fields stay healthy. Zach Wilson gonna get injured. Look it up. He get injured. He playing in New York. We'll see. What you mean go cheap? Guess what? You can go cheap. Look, you moved down this year. The draft is slotted in. Look at the picks. Every time one pick go down, the money go down, money go down, money go down, money go down. You get 2 cheap picks this year. You know, you get 2 Baltimore picks, and really you get guys you want. You know, you look at the end, you say in that 30 range, you can get the safety, Trayvon Moorhead. Collins may be there, Jamin Davis may be there. You know, it's a lot of second round guys that I think is better than the first round guys. Caleb Farley might be there if you feel good about him. Russo, Tony, they met with him. Terrace Marshall may be hanging around there. And then you still can go tackle. Alex Leatherwood will be hanging around there. Asante Samuels. It's just like it's proven before. Second round sometimes have more talent. Go cheap. Go ahead and go cheap. It's okay. Because I don't really care for none of the guys up top. It's not a huge gap. Once you really get past Lawrence Sewell, Wilson, Pitts, Chase, Fields, Waddle, Slater, it ain't no real drop off. You know, Smith, he weighed in small, really small. That's really no drop off. Talking about Parsons, I feel that Xavier Collins and Jamin Davis better than him. You talking about offensive lineman? I like Darrisaw over Rashad Slater. We can keep going. Talking about receivers, I like Rashad Bateman and Damani Brown more than Jalen Waddle and Tartavius Toney. So I'm just telling you, it's really not it's not like the talent gap is, you know, we see it all the time. Derrick Henry draft and Michael Thomas went right almost back to back. I've been saying that all about quarterbacks. I've been saying about quarterbacks I've been saying that about all the quarterbacks this year. None of them should play this year. Let them sit. No, I disagree. I think Lawrence should play. I think Wilson has to play number 2. You know, I think those guys got to play. I think Fields got to play, but I think he can sit, learn coverage. That's the only reason I don't think he should play. Quarterbacks in mid-round. Who you like? Who you like the second, third round? The Lions need a superstar quarterback, a dual threat. I like Mound. Well, hopefully that changes now. The last quarterback that was traded, won a championship, was Brett Favre in 97. You asking the golf to do something. It hasn't been done in 23 years or 24. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, don't you think the Detroit Lions, you know, will be the one that wants to break that curse? You know, but yeah, Brett Favre traded from Atlanta to Green Bay. I mean, same thing about Stafford. Shit, I don't think anybody in this chat's on my teeth. Hold on. I don't think nobody in the chat expect Jared Goff to win the championship. But people in LA expect Matthew Stafford to go win the championship. We already know what happened when Stafford get pressure. So you're also saying Stafford ain't win the Super Bowl. That's what I meant. That's what I was just saying. That's why Stafford ain't winning shit in that division. 49ers defense, my injury. Don't forget Arizona coming together too. That's QB trade. Okay, I read that one. That division would be a dog. Man, all these divisions would be a dog fight. We can get there. What's up, Ray Zone, my New York brethren? I think Justin Fields need to be drafted by the Panthers. I don't think Sam Darnold gone, bro. He got traded to. Oh yeah. I forgot he is there. Yeah, they got Teddy Bridgewater there too. I agree. He needs about 2-3 years on him, and that's okay. He might be the best of all. We should have recruited, but I'm still mad we didn't take Tua Herbert last year. Herbert is the guy. He should have been number 1, but he stayed in school. But if Fields available at 7, it would be tough to pass on up. But I wouldn't take Lance. Me neither. I would think about Lance. You know, if I moved down and Lance was around that 15 range when New England moved, I would think about it. He got some raw talent. You know, when you talk about, he reminds you of Cam, the way he run, Andrew Luck. He got arm talent, just the mechanics. I wouldn't be surprised if Lance was to fall like Love and Green Bay was there this year and they would have took T. Higgins last year, which they probably would have got a hunt with T. Higgins and the receiver from Clemson that went to Cincinnati. I wouldn't be surprised if they would take that kid. He remind me of Jordan Love with more athleticism. What was his 40? I'll be right back. I used the bathroom. Right back. My bad. Where was he at? I was here. I wouldn't be surprised if they traded down and then again. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, I would. I traded 15 and trade with Baltimore. Look up Chad Johnson, receiver. We need a star, not trade. I mean, I agree, but what star are you gonna get if Fields not there? Pitts, not mad at you. You know, not mad at all. Oh, you mean for a real another Chad Johnson? I thought you were talking about Ocho Cinco. Stop it. Don't mean Chihuahua. You think Davis could fall to the second round? I mean, in the first. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised somebody reach for him. I really wouldn't be surprised if Chicago took him. But he might go in that range. You might have to get the 15 and take him, maybe a little later. They got a second round grade, but he rising fast. He gonna be like a Landon Tyler. Like, he might go beginning the second. Move up and get the guy you want. Why not? I mean, who you want? You ain't moving up to get a quarterback. Except you move to Atlanta. I'm not about to move to Atlanta. You know, I wouldn't move up to get one this year. Let's see, I can get Lance or Wilson, but I'm not moving up to get Fields with the 49ers. So I'm not moving up to Atlanta. I'll wait till next year on that point. Quarterback's the best position. Look at Tampa, Winston, then Brady. But yeah, facts. They made some adjustments. Antoine Winfield Jr. But you're right. That's facts. Herbert, yeah, he's nice. I told y'all that last year. This is awkward. Trey Lance is good for a team for Patriots in Denver. Yeah, I agree. Not Denver, because they're going to throw that motherfucker right in there because Drew Sharp ain't shit. He didn't run 40. Rumors he ran 4.5. Yeah, he remind me of Cam Newton. Cam was like a 4.6. How can I see him being 4.5, 4.6 guy? What's going on? Only Tennessee, Vols, Buffalo, Bill, Indiana, Pacer fan I know. Y'all know they got y'all got what's old boy name from Michigan, the quarterback? I can't remember his name. Joe Milton. Y'all enjoy some Joe Milton. I like Brad Holmes ain't tripping. He got everybody guessing. That's how you do it. And then how you just call some dudes like, what's it gonna take for me to move up? Let's see, Mark. I ain't doing that till next week. But hold on. So apparently, boy Arlovsky said they're going big. Because you can't go big interior lineman. You reach for lineman, you know. Ain't no interior lineman really set to go in the first round. You got Baymore, you got the kid from Washington Lee. And some people might reach because nobody know the draft board without the combine. So I mean, to me, offensive line would be a luxury pick because you did just get Big V. Jonah Jackson played well. You drafted Stenberg. You got Frank Ragnow. You got Taylor Decker. I won't mind going Slater or Darsaw, but guess what? It's not one of my biggest needs. I can still trade down, get a second round pick, and still end up with Leatherwood. Still end up with Ischenberger. Still end up with Mayfield. I can still end up with a good tackle. That's my thing. People overblown the offensive line. You're getting a healthy Big V back this year. You're getting another year of Stenberger getting bigger and stronger. You know what I'm saying? So it's to the point. Remember, you got Terrell Crosby. So if you take Darsaw, or I like Darsaw better, or Sewell, I like Sewell better than him, or Slater, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? It's not going to change the complexion. Don't you shake over here. Come here. Y'all boy. Hold on. Y'all boy. He like the little dog always making appearances. Good night. See you, boy. Go sit back down. He had to make his appearance. So I won't be mad at it at all, but guess what? It's not going to change the scoreboard unless Dan Campbell and Auntie Lynn change it. It's not. They got a good long offensive line. That would make them the best once they get the cohesiveness. I won't be mad at it, but then again, I like it over y'all boy Michael Parsons. I'm not like Michael Parsons. He's a good player. You know, just in this league, you got to cover. He said, "That's me." Yeah. I don't know. I do draft simulator. We'll get there. Zach Wilson will bring some excitement to New York. Going on a wild prediction that they're going to be. I can see them being over 500. That division ain't. Miami is the cream of the crop now, but Buffalo the cream of the crop. But yeah, I can see that. I heard they might trade Stephon Gilmore too. So I mean, would you see a Jeff Okudah, a Raurier swap? with the 15 pick. I can see that. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to talk about because I heard they shopping Gilmore. So, Gilmore almost 30. I wouldn't want him. Not right now. I think Gilmore decides to be on the winning team, but that's something to think about too. Or could the Lions turn around and flip Gilmore? They could turn around and flip Gilmore, right? Which you don't see a lot of 3-team trade. I can see them flipping Gilmore to Cleveland, Indianapolis. You want to flip them, or Pittsburgh? I can see them doing that and getting a Jalen Ramsey type of haul for it. So I can see that too. Taking Stephon Gilmore, taking the 15th pick, taking a second pick, flipping Gilmore for more picks. I definitely can see that. What's your stance of number 9? Who number 90? I don't know. Lions had the O-line ranked high. You listen to O-line, PFF. So, yeah, if we stay there, I'm with Matt because that completes the position. So, yeah, I would take that. We talking about West Coast scenario. To me, it ain't really Michael Parsons no more. I just think they got to teach him how to play a position. But you look at my worst case scenario, it's just Mac Jones. J.C. Horn, I wouldn't get mad. Patrick Surtain, I wouldn't get mad. Waddle, I wouldn't be mad. The obvious choices I like. Petty, I wouldn't be mad. There's a lot of guys they move down or stay there and pick. Like I said before, if Zaven Collins is there at 7, you know what I'm saying? He there at 7, and they move down to get him, or they reach that 7 for, I won't be mad at all neither. They ain't got that. Hold on. Got something in the oven. My bad. My bad. Yeah, I got 10 minutes to go take that bitch back out the oven. I just seen a mock draft where we get mounted. Fourth round. You might be there. Early MVP of rookie year picks. Too early. Yeah, I listen to Pelt Football. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going online. What's the problem? But I wouldn't mind going online. That's really not a problem for me, man. Just really worst case scenario is Mac Jones. I could deal with Slater, Waddle. And I wouldn't mind to be angry at Lance. Just, they take Mac Jones, man. Go ahead and come over to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. It's that rant. I forgot. Somebody text me about nothing. Bam. Damn. Why they want to stick me for my paper? But I love Gilmore then. How you hear that, brother? But we'll see, man. But offensive line wouldn't be the worst case scenario. by next year, by the second year, they should have the best line. But Slater, I prefer Darkseid. But they said Slater shut down Chase. What's old boy that went from Ohio State? I forget his name. What's the dude name for from Ohio State play for the football team? Forget his name. But yeah, I mean that helped Jared Goff out a lot. So we'll see. I want my Mac Jones. I don't want him. Period. I take trash. Sometimes I hate Lions fans drinking the Kool-Aid. Like we not gonna suck the next. I wouldn't even say 3 years. I would just say the next 2. I expect to suck. 3 years. Chase Young. Thank you. I like to see some improvement. But yeah, we talking about some late round guys. Give me some late round or day 2 and back guys y'all like. You know, I like quite a few. Couldn't catch a little dog. There's a few guys. There's some guys I think that might be there. Some guys I think might be there day 2. Maybe Davis, maybe Russo, maybe Jason O, whatever away from Penn State. Christian Baymore. Jalen Phillips might fall. Terrence Marshall may not be there. I think he might go higher. But it's gonna be some. Hey man, it's gonna be some guys that's gonna be there. Yeah, Ross simply. Yeah, sad man. Shock G was do the Humpty dance. Shock G, the one that put in that. Yeah, that man. Rest in peace, man. Terrence Clark's sad story, man. One of his teammates was riding in the car behind him. Horrific. Yeah, Asante Sim Jr. is a guy that I call him Jeff Okuda, Corn Elder Insurance. Because if Jeff Okuda don't play well, he can play on the outside. If Corn Elder struggle on the inside like Justin Coleman, he can slide on the inside. So, yeah, Asante Samuel Jr. is going to be coveted. But you got, man, this draft is about quarterbacks, receivers, offensive linemen, interior linemen late, and cornerbacks. And safeties in general. Rondale Moore, I'm good on. He's just too injury prone. I think about him in like the 5th round, 4th round. You know, yeah, that's the dude. Ain't the Peyton Turner dude you're talking about to play for Houston? It's 2 receivers I like very late rounds. Who? I like Marquez Stevenson in the late rounds. He says Jacob Harris, 6'5", 441 speed, great hands, but wasn't used at UCF, excuse me. Yeah, I seen that kid. What's his name? Jacob Harris. I'll close the window out. Flash it to low. Any more guys y'all like late? Richie Grant. I like Richie Grant. We just did one video on him yesterday. Aaron Robinson. I was thinking about doing one on him, cornerback from UCF. Trade up in the late first and get. You can trade back and get him. I like Trayvon more. They say his teammate better. He's just shorter. I ain't seen him. He went to Western Kentucky too. Like somebody the Packers would target. Marco Wilson out of University of Florida. Let me see. Oh, he cornerback. Okay, he got some length on him. I like him. I like the height. Dwayne Ashcroft. Yeah, I like Dwayne Ashcroft. He can help in the return game too. Yeah, from Western Michigan. Adrius Washington. Okay, hold on. Make sure I got that name right. What do you play? Y'all gotta tell me these positions these guys play. Oh, is it the safety? Yeah, it's the safety. Small guy. Richie Garrison, my choice for the second round. He might go later, but yeah, I like him. Aaron Banks. What do he play? Nico Collins. Told y'all he going like the 5th round, bro. Later. May they get drafted. Need a pass rusher ASAP. They got a lot of pass rushers, man. They got Romeo. They got Julian. Keep people killing me. Got Romeo, Julian. They got Trey Flowers. You got Austin Bryant, Charles Harris. They got pass rushers. Especially the caliber that's in the draft. His brother's Quincy Wilson. K. Vincent DB that can play Nichols in safety. Carey, excuse me. Lions should draft Rosie O'Donnell to play center. Ha 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 ha. Jokes. Dylan, yeah, I can't pronounce it. Razan, yeah, from North Dakota State. I like him too. Baymore, I think he going in the 2nd round. Yeah, I like Baymore. You know, really, if no quarterback starting the board, yes, O-line. Yeah, some guys I like. Pull up my board. If Russo slide like him, like Jamin Davis, like Asante Samuels Jr., Liam Etchenberg, Joe Tyron, Richie Grant, like Nick Bolton, Jabril Cox, Calvin Joseph, Tylen Wallace, Damani Brown is the best guy in the second if you go in the 2nd round. It's a lot of guys. I like the Hassan Nasruddin guy from Florida State too. Marvin Wilson, he okay. Had a bad year last year, but pretty good. I see Peyton Turner, Kellen Mond, I like him. Like Sam Trash. It's just a hell of a lot of players. Man, that I like coming in this draft. You know, but any more questions, man? I'll wait for a minute. Tommy Togia from Ohio State. What do you play? What position you play? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, D tackle. Okay. Put a D tackle. All right, man. Any last questions before I hop off here? I'm going over to the other channel. So, any last questions? Robert O'Shea, cornerback out of Central Arkansas. Ain't that where Scottie Pippen went? He said SOL. No, why not take a receiver? What's wrong with taking Chase or Waddle or Smith? Ain't nothing wrong with taking those guys. You know, I don't know why you against it. They both. You like the receivers they got? I don't. Only one I like is Quintez Cephas off the slot. What's a good receiver in the 3rd round? I don't know. Maybe Tylen Wild. That's a lot of guys who can go in the 1st round, so I don't really know. Here we go again. Only receiver I would probably want to Chase at 7. Hell no. I like Chase, Smith, Waddle. Waddle cool, but yeah. Smith kind of smart. Amari Rogers. Nobody other than you talking about Damani Brown don't get it because they don't know shit about football. And Chris Sims talking about him. Let me turn that off. I'll be right back to finish up. Yeah, my bad. Cause we know some of y'all don't. You like hairs too. Oh, I didn't know that. And somehow, come on, sit down. If somehow people be stupid and move back, it's meant for you. Yeah, I gotta get out here. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I got a phone call. I promise. Get out here.